see me often. I hope the lighting is pretty decent for you guys. But today I am going to be moisturizing with you guys just because I have been looking like a bum for a little while and I just wanted to come on here and show you guys what I do when I moisturize my hair. I recently just uploaded a video in case you guys have missed it. I have just recently uploaded a video on YouTube regarding my 7 month mark. And you guys can definitely check out what I would have to say about my overall 7 months. I just washed my hair. What's today? I just washed my hair yesterday, which was the day I actually gave or uploaded the video for you guys. But my hair is slightly moisturized at the root, but it's super dry. So I just wanted to come on here really quick and show you guys how I do that. And then while I'm at it, if you guys come on onto this live, I can do a Q&A. And then also we might be doing a actual giveaway in this particular live just because I have a lot of things that I want to give away to you guys. And so my giveaway pile is like super duper huge. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the products first. Maybe we can just wait for a couple of people to tune in. If you guys are just coming in, just say hi, just so I know that you guys are able to communicate with me. And also, if you guys have any questions you guys want to ask me regarding my hair, I can show you guys all the products too while I'm in here, what I use on my hair. And I think I'll start with that first before we get started. I'm just hop in my shower real quick and get these products that I use so that you guys can see all my hair products that I put on my hair. But I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Happy Thursday. Just to let you guys know, if you guys work on a weekly schedule, tomorrow is Friday, so you got one more day to go. One more day. I know you can do it. But I'm going to start off with this shampoo. I'm telling you guys about what I am currently using in my hair care routine for my transplanted hair. Today is post-op day 219, in case you guys are wondering, for my hair. But this is the shampoo I use. This is the Hair Growth Company. And this is the Mother Nature Strengthening Shampoo, coffee shampoo. So I use this all the time. Hi, Abby. How are you? Thank you so much. I try to keep a smile on my face at all times as much as possible because Lord knows we need a good smile every now and then. And also, I'd like to put a smile on y'all's faces too. Thank you for making my day by just coming in and speaking to me. I really do appreciate you doing that. And I'm also going to be showing you guys, I don't know if you guys can see this, but this is the Loca Collagen and Biotin Conditioner. I had got this in a set that I was doing my hair with, and I've been using that conditioner ever since, and it's been working wonders. I'm going to grab my deep conditioner because I don't use it all the time, but I use it when it's time. But this is the Loca Biotin and Collagen. This is the hair mask, color safe, free of sulfates, parabens, and gluten free for thin and dry hair. So this is a really, really great mask. It comes in a set. I have a shampoo and also a serum that I use with this particular product as well. Thank you so much. Absolutely. Yeah, I really do appreciate you coming in today. Speaking. I don't know if you guys also had a chance to check out my last update video for 7 months. We've made it to 7 months, you guys. I cannot believe it. But we're about to moisturize his hair today. So I'm going to be showing you guys the other products that I use. After I shampoo and condition my hair, I rinse it out. I like to stay in the shower and add on my leave-in conditioner products, which is the Hair Growth Company, the Shea Butter powder and rice water conditioner or leave-in conditioner. And also I pair it with the Kinky Curly Not Today leave-in conditioner. So I use these two equal parts. And as you can see, is not that much left in here. I gotta go to Target to get me some more. Then I also top off my hair using the Botanical Gardens. This is my favorite moisturizer. It's super duper cheap. You can either find it on find it in Sally's. Sally's is the best price. It's about roughly $3 to $4. Yeah, you're gonna learn some stuff today, you guys. And if you have any questions, but this is the moisturizer I used, you guys. Super light. I love the fact that it's super duper light. Someone on TikTok referred me to this particular product, which is the Mielle Curl Refreshing Spray. And I'm gonna go ahead and just shake this bad boy up and moisturize my hair with y'all, because my hair is like super duper dry and it needs to be refreshed. So I tend to use a lot of this product just because I feel like it's always about how your hair feels. It doesn't matter about how much you use. It's about how does your hair feel, right? So I like to get in there. So I'm about to start parting this C and get all up in there, because I need to get to the root and I need to get to the ends. This is a really nice refresher, curl refresher. I feel like the main active ingredient in this is glycerin, which is what I was looking for when shopping for this particular product. Yes, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. I love a good hair care product. I'm going to turn on this light for you guys. Hopefully it's a little bit more light in here for you guys to see. And I'm just going to coat my hair. I'm not using any combs or anything like that as of yet, but I'm just getting to that root because I feel like that's the most important part. By the way, this tastes sweet. Don't open your mouth when doing this. But yeah, I've been looking like a crazy little bum for like 2 days. I cleaned up my house and now I'm just trying to get back into making myself feel better. Now that we got the area and space clutter out of the way, I feel better a little bit. So I'm just gonna make myself look like something. I don't wet my hair up with any water or anything like that. I just go straight in. They do. So I've had somebody get on here, and she was like commenting on some of my videos on social media. She was talking about, oh, you've gotten a little big head since you've grown your hair out and stuff like that. Seems like you've forgotten how it feels to have lost your hair and stuff like that. And I don't think that's the case whatsoever. I don't think you should shun anybody for where they are in their progress. You know, that was just kind of bogus to me. Like, why are you being such a Debbie Downer or whatever regarding my hair? She was upset because she went to a clinic that she didn't like. She was upset that the results didn't come out the way that she had hoped, and she wanted to make me feel bad for a choice that she chose. I'm not going to say any names or anything like that, but I got tired of her coming to multiple platforms of mine, and every comment that she made was, you know, it wasn't nice. It was just so nasty. And I'm just like, what did I ever do to you? You know, I don't understand. Why are you coming for me, trying to make me feel bad for something you did? I didn't tell you to go to that clinic. You decided to go to that clinic, girlfriend. I hope she figure out what's going on. My hair is drenched, y'all. It's so moisturized now. It's so ridiculous. But yeah, I got my hair all saturated now, y'all. It's time to put on the main product. But first, I have got to clean my forehead because that's getting out of hand. But anyway, yeah, she was making me feel bad, and I really hate that because, like, what did I do? I don't want anybody to come back to me. By the way, you guys, I am putting on the Botanicals light cream moisturizer on my hair, in case you guys are wondering. I love this stuff. My hair feels super uber duper soft. I've been searching all my life to make my hair as soft as these products gets it. So hold on, boo. So you mean to tell me something was up with your hair that you had to take care of the situation? Are you talking about me or the person? Both of us had issues with our hair. If you guys are just joining us and um oh yeah, so yeah, I don't know if you know, but I recently had a hair transplant surgery from traction alopecia. This is 7 months of hair growth. 7 months of hair growth. So yeah. Yeah, I was completely bald. All of this was gone. All of this was gone completely. This was somewhat there, not as full as it is, but this was kind of like disappearing as well. This side here, this was gone as well. And now my hair feels incredible. It feels like, I don't know, I'm really not taking things for granted. So, question of the year, how much was it? That is a really great question. Thank you, Abby. So I ended up paying 2,043 US dollars for my hair surgery, for my PRP hair treatment shots, for my hotel included, and transportation back and forth to the clinic, from the airport and everything. That's it. That's it. That's all I paid. Now the thing is here. So with that price being said, this was in Turkey. This was across the country in Istanbul, Turkey. I got this done last year, September 19th, and I have an entire vlog. If you have not seen it, you get to see the whole experience. You get to see me take the numbing shots, which is the most painful part, surprisingly. But the affordable part is what I loved so much, because in the United States, we all know that hair transplants are not the most affordable thing here. So yeah, I decided to do my research and figure out what clinic was best for me. And I felt like Longevita was really great for me, which is the company that I went with. Yeah, they are really, really great for those procedures, for hair transplant, teeth, body surgeries, and stuff like that. The only thing I really wanted was just to get my hair done, because I just needed to get my life back on track. I felt like I really lost my identity to who I truly was. I didn't even want to come outside. I didn't even want to look at my own self in the mirror, because I was just, I was just not pleased with the way I looked. So I stayed hidden for majority of my life, on camera, to people who I love, and also to myself. And I always just felt like I had to wear scarves, hats, wigs, etc., to cover up what I was missing. And I just felt like, what could I do? What would it take to not feel like the way I'm feeling? By the way, you guys, I'm just combing and distributing everything out through my hair. But yeah, I really, really am glad that I decided to take action as soon as possible whenever I found a really great clinic. I did a lot of research when it came to this particular procedure, because um, what led me to this particular clinic to begin with was the fact that, number one, a lot of Black people, 4C to be exact, they were talking about their testimonials of how their hair looks look before, how they look afterwards, and how many of my hair type has came to this clinic. So it gave me a number one trust factor of, oh, they work with my hair type. This is nothing new to them. Maybe they can work some wonders for me. Number two, price point was on point. I was just like, oh, that's it. That's all I have to pay. Now, mind you, I was quoted for 2,000 grafts for my hair, and I ended up getting 3,000. I didn't have to pay any additional cost to that. So that was a really, really great blessing that I was able to take advantage of. Not a lot of people are probably able to get through that gap, but I am letting you know that they were very merciful with the situation, and I'm very thankful to have gone through it with them. Um, Also, I felt like I was well taken care of because I didn't have to go hunt down for a hotel where I was going to stay. I didn't have to, figure out my transportation of how I'm going to get back and forth. Like, they made it a complete package, so I felt super duper safe with just going with it overall because number one, I don't speak their language, so I definitely wanted to go the safer route where they knew my name. My driver knew my name. They knew exactly where I was going. I didn't have to pull up like a Uber or GPS to let them know the address of where I'm going. Everybody who was a part of my journey knew exactly who I was, where I was going, what the mission was. So I felt super duper comfortable. That's why I kind of talk about them. It is unbelievable. It's a lot, and I'm a living testimony. I have to tell you guys about it. That's the number one reason why I preach about this. The website is Longevita. On my last video, if you go to my page, I do happen to have a referral link in the description box, so you can check out the website on that. But it is Longevita in Turkey. They do happen to have one in London, but I'm not sure if the prices differ from them, but I would just, to be on the safe side, just go with Turkey. So yeah, I went with them because I just felt overall comfortable. The struggles that I am facing now, I'm not really struggling with anything at this particular time. I thought that the last video that I uploaded yesterday for you guys to watch, it showed a lot. I told a lot about my journey up until this point, the struggles that I have faced as far as like styling my hair, the things that I feel like I should work on. I felt like there's a lot of things that I was doing to my hair that I shouldn't be. And I'm just giving you guys the tips on things that I think you should not do. And some of these tips are good for people who are planning on doing hair transplants, or people who don't really, or people who just in general need to care for their hair. Don't wear your hairstyles too often, all of us at the same style all the time, every day. I know it's your favorite hairstyle, but give it a break. And that's what I'm trying to work with right now, because like I've been going to my V part. I've been loving the V part wig life because I'm not required to really do anything to the sides of my hair. It doesn't need any brushing. It doesn't need any combing unless I want that look. So I really, really do love that. You're so amazing. Thank you, Abby. Absolutely. Thank you guys so much for just being here and watching. I am going to be hosting a giveaway. I don't know if I'm going to do it here in this live or if I'm planning on waiting to do it in an initial video. Let me know what you guys think about that. It's going to be a nice little giveaway. I have some workout products, and I also have some clothing pieces that some ladies might be able to enjoy and take from. And then I also have some makeup as well. So yeah, if you guys are interested in this giveaway, make sure you guys are following me. Make sure you guys are subscribed. Also hit the bell notification next to the subscribe button so that you guys don't miss out whenever I am going to be announcing this giveaway. I haven't really gathered up what I'm going to do with it, but I have a lot of stuff that I have to give away, and I think I should give it away pretty soon. So Very excited for that. My thing I'm really craving right now is some braids. I really want some braids so bad, but I don't know if my hair is quite ready for it yet, just because I don't want to force anything, because it looks like it's growing out and stuff like that, and it's on a good track right now, but that's because I'm low maintenance. I'm not doing a lot of things to my hair, so you know, it's just growing, which is overall what I want. Hi, Euphorics. Hi, welcome. Can you please tell me more about your hair transplant? Also, which parts have the transplant? Thank you for that question, Euphorics. I would love to tell you more about my hair transplant. Just be more specific if you like, if I miss out on anything regarding that, because I know I can get kind of like all over the place when I talk about this particular hair transplant journey. I'm gonna move to my front room real quick if you guys don't mind. Just wait for that. I apologize. But yeah, you guys, I am post-op 219 today. So my hair is 7 months. 7 months post-op after hair transplant surgery. So I'm gonna open up this door so y'all can get a little bit more. Yeah, I am 7 months post-op hair surgery. And this is what it looks like. This is kind of a little more on the thinner side than I had hoped for, but it still looked pretty nice. I just think that it needs a little bit more time. And then also this is my fuller side, but this area here, all of this that is downward is where my hair transplant starts. So I've gotten everything in this whole region right here. All that stops about right here is new. All of that is new. Thank you so much, Dawn. Thank you so much. I try to be so personable with you guys and let you guys know the ins and outs with my hair. I decided to keep my hair here on top, you guys, because I know a lot of people often debate whether or not they should keep it. And I suggest, if you are going to go for this and you know you're going to get bored, this is my huge recommendation. If you know you are going to get bored with your hair, I highly suggest keeping the top of your hair. If you want to, you could braid it down the whole time. It'll be just as flat as the rest of your head, since you're going to be wearing a wig anyways. But why cut it all off? That's my question. Why cut it all off, right? But if you keep it, you can anchor. This is like an anchor piece. This is how I envisioned how everything was going to go. This is my anchor piece, right? So I can do a ponytail. I could do a sew-in if I wanted to, like a little beehive, little circle braid down and sew in some hair. And then when I'm ready to wash the rest of my hair transplant or my donor area, I can just do that. It wouldn't be in the way or anything like that. Everything would just be put up. But this will allow me to do V-part wigs. It will allow me to have some sort of hair to overlap my weaving or hair piecing that I'm trying to use for the rest of my base of my head. So I feel like that is very helpful when it comes to being more versatile with your hairstyling on this. I know people are like, well, what am I gonna do when I go back to work? Or I don't know what I'm gonna do after I have the surgery because I don't know how to style it. This is going to allow you more flexibility with your styles versus not having anything like this. Because if you cut off all your hair will be looking like this all over your head. Not that nothing's wrong with, you know, this length all over your head, but it's only so much you can do, if that makes sense. So I really, really hope, and I really hope that helps you out. You know, do what you need to do, because that's your head. You do what you need to do. But I really highly recommend keeping this top part to allow you to do more. Hi, Mercedes Nashay. How are you, love? I kept my top part and keeping it braided down, but it gives me more options. It does. I wash and condition while braided. Yes, it gives you a lot of versatility because you can do side parts, you can do middle parts. It allowed me to do a half up, half down piece if I really wanted to. Because when that hair, think about it, my hair started sprouting out, and I was able to style my hair in a half up, half down by probably, I want to say, around month 5. It's not going to take that long for the rest of this parts to catch up, because that's all you really needed to do is just sleek back at its best, you know. And you don't have to really do anything to the back if you don't want, but it allows you to do a lot more with styling your hair. I don't know if you guys recently checked out my last video. As I stated, my 7th month update, I put in some pictures in for you guys to see how my hair was styled. I really, really, really loved all the versatility that I'm able to do with this top part. This is a very crucial part. And I know it's 50-50 for a lot of people. They're not sure whether or not they should keep it. They're not sure if they should cut it all off. And some people always say, are you planning on cutting off all your hair just so that it's even? Absolutely not. Hair does not grow evenly. I want y'all to get that in your head. Hair does not grow evenly. And I'm going to break that down to you. This hair right here is going to meet this destination first before this will. Even now. Does that make sense? I don't know if I'm talking foreign here. But the bottom base part is going to reach the back of my neck, hitting my shoulder first before the top layer of this hair will, because this is where this hair lays right now, right? If it was straightened or just laying relaxed down on my head, this is where this hair will lie. It will take a whole nother probably year to catch up to down here, but this is going to reach this destination first. So when people say your hair grows evenly, it does not. Just because of the location of where the hair starts to grow out, it all depends. So I just wanted you guys to know that. I really hope that this information was super duper helpful for you guys. I'm in the process of getting ready to style my hair for my V-part wig, because I have just been loving the way that has been treating me. I don't have to really do too much to my hairline. I think I'm going to opt for a center part this time. I've been rocking the side part for a while, and I've been encouraging you guys to not style your hair in one particular hairstyle for a long period of time. I've been styling my hair on this side of my head, meaning that I need to probably either start back on this side or do a middle part, but I can't, or I should not, let's just say I can't, but I should not go back on this side because I've worn my hair on a side part for so long now. I would say at least a week now. So I'm gonna opt for doing a middle part or either on this side. Euphoric says, how often do you go on lives? I would love to tune back in. Thank you so much for asking that question. So it's kind of odd to say when I decide to go on live. It's really a spontaneous moment when I just feel like I have a free moment to sit down and chit chat with you guys. I really feel like I'm able to communicate well and ask you or answer your questions as fast as possible versus the comments just loading up, because it does. I'm just human. I do happen to have comments that just load up and load up and load up, and I'm not gonna lie, it's like text messaging. I'm not really good at texting. I prefer to give direct answers, but maybe I should go on a schedule. How is your schedule, or how often during the week? Do you guys prefer weekdays? Do you guys prefer weekends, mornings, afternoons, or evenings? How do you guys prefer to meet up this way? Because I feel like a lot of people really like to tune in into the lives to get direct answers, follow along with whatever activity is going on for the day. And I know a lot of people just be like, oh man, I missed the live. It's like, I'm so sorry, but it's going to be plenty more to come. So I wouldn't get bent out of shape. I really am trying to commit more, coming more on here a lot frequently, more than I used to. I think I started maybe a month and a half ago, when I actually did an actual live with you guys. I've been live on YouTube before, but this is like my second or third, I want to say, live, my actual live that I'm able to just talk to you guys. It just feels so much better, with, having something to talk about. I'm able to, you guys are able to pinpoint and pick at my brain a little bit more, as to what you want to hear. And that's really, really good, because I'm hoping you guys get something in return from me from watching. And that's from all videos, whether it's inspiration, education, entertainment, whatever that may be, or we're just hanging out for the day. But there's so many things, that I want to talk about, and I hope I'm covering all bases with you guys. Um, so please forgive me. Like I said, I can be all over the place when it comes to talking about things. So I just definitely want you guys to ask questions at any times. If you guys ever see me in a live and you guys want to just ask away at questions, there's no right or wrong question in here. We are all welcome to ask everything. Hi, Gwenny Pig. Hi, guinea pig lover. How are you today? I'm gonna go wash my hands because I've been picking in my hair. I'm moving a lot, you guys. I apologize for moving you guys around so much, but I'm gonna style up this so I can prepare my hair for my U-part wig. But I have a video coming out on that. I normally have been, I don't know, I don't like editing as much. I like getting the content filmed because that's not the problem. Filming is not the problem. It's the editing. So I am trying to be a little bit better at that for you guys. It just takes some time. So I do appreciate you guys' patience on that. Luckily, the video that I made yesterday wasn't as hard to, edit and make. So really happy about that. Thank you so much, Euphorix. I hope I'm saying your name correctly, because I really like that. It's really cool. Thank you so much for subscribing. Absolutely. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate you tuning in. For the ones who are watching, and not sure what they're asking, they said, you have a new subscriber. Yay! Thank you for being down to earth and transparent about your journey. I was always curious about this process. And I know it blows a lot of people's minds sometimes that women of color, actually getting these procedures done, because we all know that we mostly see the Caucasians doing this particular procedure, and that's not the case. It's not the case at all. So I'm really happy to share that with you guys, because we have some options as well. We have tons of options. Now make sure you do your research as to whom you go with to do your surgery, because that's super duper important to me personally. And you guys, I just flat twist my hair. My braiding is not that great with long nails, so I typically just do juicy jumbo twists. Fitness and Style states, was the clinic clean? To my understanding, it was very clean. However, it was a little bit off-putting, considering the fact we are Americans. We are super duper spoiled here in the United States. And, let's just say we have highly advanced tech, what's the word I'm looking for? We have advanced technology. Things are more aesthetically pleasing to our eye. But when I got to the clinic, I definitely was like, this looks like a foreign hospital. It just looks like a room with a big old, what you call it, closet, and then a roller table full of like surgery tools. I was just like, am I supposed to be here? I was like, is this a prank? I paid all this money. Am I supposed to be here? That was the thing. I was really nervous because I was just like, this don't look like a hospital here in the United States. Let me just be honest with you. It does not look like a hospital or a clinic. I know you guys have probably seen 1,000 emergency clinics in the US, but this place looked nowhere near it. It just looks like one of those massage beds with the holes at the head and a table next to it. And I'm talking about a small little table, probably no bigger than this, with the little rollers on it. And it had like, you know, the little dentist little liner on the tray and the tools on there. And I was like, I ain't came too far to turn around now. I might as well lay down and get this whooping. I did not know what to expect during this process. And I'm glad I went through it because they did most certainly a great job. I can't deny that. The doctor was really nice, but everyone is always also asking me, who is my doctor? What's the name of my doctor? And I couldn't tell you. And the reason why I say that is because there was a group of people. It wasn't one initial person doing my hair. It was multiple people. There was one person, you know, pulling the follicle. There was one person doing another thing. There was two people putting the grafts in. So it was just like different jobs for different people. So everybody just kind of like tossed me around and it all came together. It took 5 hours. Hi, Cherise. Hey, hun. I got my pro done coming up on a month now. Congratulations, boo. I want to know, when did you start conditioning with your shampoo? Okay, yes, that's a really great question. So when it came to shampooing and conditioning, I was shampooing for the longest, you guys. So just in case you guys were wondering, I started to incorporate conditioner with my hair, I would say about month 3. It took a while. I would say when I started incorporating oils and you guys start seeing, saw the hair growth company. I can't really mark when that was. Let me see. Yeah, so about 3 months to be exact, because that was around my birthday when I got that kit. But around 3 months, I started incorporating conditioner. And as you guys can see, I am softly flat twisting. I'm not pulling or tugging anything. If it grips, it grips. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But yeah, I started to incorporate conditioner in my hair care routine around month 3. And the conditioner that I was using, or currently is using, is the Loca Biotin and Collagen Conditioner. It's actually a whole entire kit set for this particular thing. The shampoo is just too strong for me. I've tried it. I don't use the shampoo, but I do use the conditioner. But this is for strengthening and thickening hair. So that's when I started to use conditioner. I hope that answered your question, boo. Hi, Vanessa. Miss Vanessa in the house. How you doing today, love? I went to a place in Florida 3 weeks ago. I watched your numbing video after. I wish I had seen it before because I was shaking like a leaf and crying. I know, girl. I was embarrassed, but couldn't help myself. Hey, don't you be embarrassed. Don't you be embarrassed, because I felt the same way. I was like, what is going on? Is this supposed to be happening? You know what I mean? Like, I totally get it, Vanessa. You were definitely not alone on that. And you know what? I really love that particular scene. Not for me personally. I don't like that scene for nobody, but I like the fact that I was able to capture the emotion on camera of how that felt, because literally I was watching all the YouTubers talk about their experience from getting a hair transplant, and no one actually caught it on camera. No one was showing. They were like, oh, it hurt. Well, duh. But nobody actually like showcased the emotion, the shaking, or anything. Like, it would just be like, oh, they hurt really bad. We've heard that a million times. Like, let's see something. Let's show something. That's what people be talking about when content creators be like, don't talk about it. Let's see it. So I'm really glad that you guys were able to actually see that, because that was a super duper painful moment. But it's only painful in that one moment. But those jitters, know if it's your nerves or what, but he said it was the adrenaline that was rushing through your body, causing you to shake that way. So um, I'm really glad I was able to provide somebody with some actual visuals on that. You're so welcome, Fitness and Style. Thank you so much for your factual response, they said, you guys. And K Primrose, your videos are so helpful. Thank you so much. I wanted to ask, why did you pay the extra $350? Why didn't I pay the extra $350 for the painless option shaving? Sorry, y'all. Excuse me. I wanted to ask why you didn't pay the extra $350 for the painless option. Saving to go next year. I'm excited and scared at the same time. Thank you so much for that question, K Primrose. I really thank you for that question. So I did not get the $350 extra painless option because Longevita never offered it. They had it, but they never offered it to me, which was wild, because if anybody comes into your office stating that they're scared, they're not good with pain and everything like that, you would probably try to promote extra, you know what I mean? Like, promote extra to your brand to say, oh, well, there's an option if you want to do 350, extra 350 for a painless surgery. That was never offered to me. That's one of the cons that I really, really hate about Longevita. They were not specific when it came down to that. Like, I really wanted to have that option given, but now that I've been through it, I really don't mind it. I could go through that situation all over again and do it the same way. I don't think I would pay an extra $350, but it's totally up to you. If you have ever had a tattoo, like I said, if you ever had a tattoo before in life, I highly recommend, you probably don't need to do the 350 or the painless option. But if you've gotten through a tattoo before in your life, or you've had childbirth or something like that, you probably can get through this, because it only lasts a few minutes. So, but if you got the money to splurge and you can do it, go right ahead. But I would say it was okay for the moment. Those first 3 shots, I was like, okay, maybe it's not as bad, but it just got intensively worse as it went on. And before I knew it, it was over. The front is the worst part, though. Saving to go next year. I'm excited and scared at the same time. I would say, hey, hun, hurry up so you can come on outside and play, because I am loving it out here in this world. I am free. I don't feel ashamed. I'm happy to share that there is joy, there is hope, there's options for people who are in the same situation. And believe it or not, there's a lot of women out here in this world that have this same issue. Some people are probably afraid to talk about it. Some people are afraid to even acknowledge it. There's probably people that they want to tell, but they don't understand because they don't come from where they come from. You understand? I feel like we're able to communicate with each other because we get each other. We get each other. We understand the struggles. We understand that it's not as easy as you think. Sometimes we want a hairstyle and we can't get that hairstyle. We don't feel confident. It's so much things that go and play a part in this whole situation, but I'm glad to finally make a connection with the people who get me and understand the struggle behind it all. And Vanessa states, "You're right. I wasn't expecting that because no one showed it. No one showed the struggle. You absolutely captured the real experience." Yeah, I definitely agree. I felt like nobody was given the real feeling. I felt like I was like, that was one of the things that I did before I had this hair transplant journey. I'm like, yes, everybody that had a hair transplant journey that has 4 type hair, Afro type texture hair, they talked about their journey. Some of them, and they just mostly talked about it. That's what really bothered me. I'm like, this is YouTube. We come here for the vlogs. We come here for the experiences. We don't want to hear you talk. Like, yes, we do want to hear you talk about it, but we also want to see it because we don't know what to really expect. We don't know what pain number that is. That could be a 2 to you. That could be a 5 to you. Who knows? We all are different. So I'm really glad that I was able to provide that for you guys. But I watched a lot of content creators watch their videos, and I said, well, when I go to Turkey and I get this hair transplant, what could I provide to you guys of value? Because I felt like it's the same old, it was giving the same old thing. It was the broken record, and nobody went into thorough detail. Nobody was, showcasing the room. I really wanted to vlog the absolute entire experience. If I could have a camera on me 24/7, I would, but I definitely wanted to input in that video. When you guys watched, the lady was like, "Are you recording?" And I said, "Yeah." I wanted to vlog the entire experience. She was like, well, okay. Try not to get nobody's face and all that. Now that was bogus to me. I don't understand for the life of me why I couldn't show anybody's face. If anything, it would make you guys look good as to who I can trust. But I've seen a lot of people vlog their experiences and stuff like that, and the doctors were quite comfortable on camera. It was no shame in their game, but I guess they didn't want nobody to come back for them if anything were to happen to whomever. But I really want to just be like, hi, this is my doctor. I couldn't do all that, but I'm still able that I was able to provide you guys with the meat and the potatoes of this whole thing. So that was overall accomplished for me, and I feel great about it. You would pay the $350? Vanessa says she would not. She would not go through that. She wants to pay the $350 for the pain. I totally get it though. Not everybody wants to go through with that. It's already hard enough going through what you're going through, but on top of that, to just be like, this is painful. No. I've had somebody talk to me on TikTok. She was stating that she had to tell them to stop for a minute because the pain was just so intense for her. And I'm just like, really? I mean, like, it is really intense. However, there's nothing I felt like you could have done. And I know that the pill that they gave me this little tiny pill. It wasn't the what was that pill that people talk about? Something to calm you down. I forgot the name of the pill. But anyway, they gave me this little pill before I had the surgery. That pill did absolutely diddly squat. It didn't do anything for me. Now, if anything, it probably relaxed me more toward Xanax. There you go. Thank you, Sharice. I was trying to find the word. I'm like, I know it starts with something, but I can't remember it. But it wasn't a Xanax. I took in a Xanax before in my life, and it looks nothing like a Xanax before. And if anything, that thing kind of calmed me down. It was so little, but it calmed me down. I was exhausted at the end of my surgery, so nothing saved me from that pain. Nothing could have saved me from that pain. I don't know. Is there anybody in the chat room right now that has had the surgery that did do the pain-free experience. And if you guys do happen to have a pain-free option, how was that experience for you guys, if you guys are able to speak? And I'll read it out for everyone so that I can kind of give them what it seemed like or felt like, you know, for a pain-free surgery. Because I don't know what that feels like. Was it worth it? Did you wake up just like, I feel so good, you know, I got hair and I didn't feel anything, you know? What was your experience like? I would love to see somebody's video on that. Cherie says, I don't know how to feel about my progress as of yet, but I am trying to trust the process. You have to, girlie. You have to trust the process. I know it can be quite discouraging at first. When I got off the surgery table, I was smiling on the inside. I looked like a fool, but I was smiling on the inside. I remember when I was eating my lunch, I was pissed because they was pissing me off, talking about they had to redraw blood to give my PRP shot and stuff like that. And they were about to let me walk out of that place without giving me a PRP treatment. So you guys be sure to always do your research to know what question to ask whenever you get these surgeries, because, excuse me, I'm spraying it. Because sometimes I feel like some people aren't educated enough to know whether or not when a PRP treatment is supposed to be taking place. And FYI, if you are listening regarding the PRP, it does not happen during your service. It is the last thing that you do before you leave, or the last thing that they do after everything's all done. So just be aware of that. They did have some sort of liquid IV in my arm. I never got that on camera because I don't know what was in that. I have no clue. I couldn't tell you. But I'm just letting you know. That's what was going on. So they told me that they had medicine or something like that going through my arm. So they needed to get a new vein to pull from. Which kind of ticked me off because I have really small veins, you guys. So if you guys know anything about small veins, those little bad boys are really hard to get a hold of. And I hate that because I hate being poked a million times. And it took about a good 5 times for them to get that. And I was really upset because I had ran out of patience on that. It was kind of just empty results. But yeah, look at my hair. It's all flat twisted and whatnot. I'm just waiting on this hair to grow just a little bit more in the back so that I can get me some like braids, because I'm really thinking about either braiding some hair or feeding my hair some braids in the front and then letting the back flow. But I really want my hair to get at a really decent length because I'm thinking about doing some jumbo passion twists. I feel like, excuse me, that would be a little bit easy going on my head. I don't want anything super tension-like or too heavy on my hair. And I feel like jumbo passion twist, something big. I didn't really have any problems when my plaits were like really big because it was enough to kind of just hold on to the braid. But heavy hair and I do not get along because my hair would just fall right on out. K Primrose asks, have you tried natural clove spray? I have not. Now I have drunk clove spray, not spray, but clove water rather. And that itself is really strong, you guys. It is really powerful. I would say probably, not probably, it is definitely more stronger than probably peppermint. I would say is equivalent to that type of burn. I don't know why, but it is very strong. So I would imagine it works really great wonders for hair growth. K Primrose, you are onto something for sure. But I have not tried anything with clove spray or anything like that. However, considering the fact of how strong it is, you definitely would probably have to use a really great moisturizing system, because I feel like it could be a bit drying considering how strong it is. But I never know. Have you ever tried it before? Because I'm curious. Sharice asks, how was your shedding? Now when it came to shock loss, shedding was not shedding came and it went. And it did stay for long. I would say I went through shock loss about a total of 2 weeks, you guys. My hair was slowly starting to fall out, but it was kind of like not so noticeable, but then it became noticeable, then it grew back like super duper fast. So that was a really, really great um, shock loss, I would say. It wasn't that bad. But shedding, as far as the rest of my hair, I don't really get as much shedding at all, which is really amazing. I'm just getting my scalp, you guys. But shedding hasn't really been shedding other than the long parts of my hair that I kind of just, I just comb on the daily basis. But now my hair is fully moisturized. This is going to be my leave out because I'm going to be doing a V-part wig, you guys, pretty soon. I'm not going to install it today, but I'm just getting it prepped for tomorrow. I've been looking like a bomb for at least a week. Well, not a week, a couple of days. And I need to feel like somebody, so I got to do my hair. Hi, Ma. And hi, Ma. How are you? Hi, Ma states, do you do PRP treatment once a month? Great question. So no, hi, Ma. I do not do any PRP treatments. I have not gotten any PRP treatments other than the PRP treatment that was given the day of my hair surgery. And a lot of people also ask, is that something that I would do? My recommendation on getting extra PRP treatments when it comes to having a hair transplant, I would say it would probably be best to do a PRP treatment on your hair or extra PRP treatments on your hair for hair transplant hair, only if you are not seeing significant results. Like, I know a lot of people compare their stories to other people, which nothing is wrong with comparing your stories, because sometimes because I look at some people too myself. I'm just like, okay, well, where are they in their year mark? I look like I've been a year to some people, and I'm just 7 months. But like, if you feel like you're not getting fast growth results, I highly recommend to see about getting a PRP treatment. See if it'll give you an extra boost, especially since you've had the surgery. But I also just want to let you know that if I hope and prayed that you have done the research on your own type of hair to know what's actually going on with it, because I know some people just hop right into bed with a hair transplant, not knowing the underlying reason as to why you're in the situation in the first place. It could be something that it could be a different type of alopecia where it would cause your hair to continue to fall out. There's nothing you can do. There's some people that cannot get a hair transplant and it not work for them. So I hope and pray that you have done your research as to why your hair had fallen out in the first place, just so that you don't run into this issue, because that's just money going down the drain. I don't want you wasting your money. But like I said, if you have not had the results that you are looking forward to by the time you think you ought to have had a good growth spurt, I would reach out for another PRP treatment, just so that you can get another boost. Me personally, I feel like my hair growth results, I have nothing to complain about. So I will say that I don't need it. But like I said, if you are somebody who think you ought to have a better growth, story, look into getting more PRP treatments for yourself, just because you might just need an extra little boost, considering you already got the hair surgery, but now you just need a little extra push. Now, Also, if you got a hair transplant surgery and you did get the PRP treatment and stuff like that, I would kind of just watch and wait. Some people are so quick to jump the gun by just doing things. Just leave it alone. Just leave it alone and wait your turn. I feel like some people just need to wait and see the results from what that PRP treatment did for you. Maybe the PRP that I got the first time did wonders with the hair surgery on its own without no extra PRP treatments. But yeah, just wait and see what's going to happen with your own hair. And then make the call maybe 4 months after you know shock loss has taken effect. I know I have watched a couple of people's story. There was this one girl. She ticked me off by her story. I don't idolize a lot of people when it comes to this particular story because, like, I literally watched her story and I know kind of how things went wrong for you. She got the surgery, and of course you're supposed to wait about 10 to 15 days for your scalps to fall off. And you should allow your scalps to fall off naturally. Well, this one individual, I don't even know her name, so I can't even say any names, and I would not do anybody like that. But this one in particular individual, she prematurely removed her scabs. She said, "Oh, I feel like my hair is there. It took it. Like, I was kind of pissed at her because I was like, why would you do that? She removed all her scabs prematurely before the 10-15 day mark. And I was like, she kind of messed up. She messed up. And so now I haven't even checked back in on her journey or anything like that. But the last time I had checked in on her journey, she was talking to the audience stating that her journey is not going the way she planned because her hair is not growing. Like, she did have like hair, but it was very patchy. It was very patchy all over the place, and it wasn't full or anything like that. It did not look like the results she should have had. But like I mentioned, she prematurely did things wrong. And I try to preach that to you guys, to not be in a rush when it comes to styling your hair or doing things to your hair, because this is no fast train. I need you guys to understand. And for the people who are watching, interested, whatever, do not be in a rush when your hair starts to grow. It is not a fast race. Slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady wins the race. Keep that in the back of your head, because there is a lot of people so quick to grip and rip those edges and snatch them into like really tight braids and stuff like that. The hair may appear strong and stuff like that, but your hair is really, really weak. It's baby hair. It's still baby hair. I don't care that they took in mature follicles and placed it in the front. Just because they're mature, they still are old. They're still weak. They're still new. And you have to give your hair time. You really need to give your hair time. Just like they don't really recommend you putting relaxers or chemicals on your hair after getting a hair transplant for at least a year or so. It's a reason for that. And I think a lot of people don't take precaution of that. I've also seen another person's story where she was like, oh, well, I've hit a year mark. Her year mark looks like this, you guys. I said, wow, I expected more growth. And I'm not trying to brag or anything about where I am or anything like that, but for you to be about your year mark, I felt like you probably did something wrong. And it could have been because I've seen a couple of her videos where she was just braiding and styling this hair part. And I'm just like, there has to be something to it where you are gripping too tight. You're doing something that's allowing the hair to shed. That's not good. So be graceful with your hair. Be patient with your hair. That's all I can say. I am no saint. I am no saint. Like I said, it is your hair. You do what you want to do with it. I can just hope for the best for you and tell you that I feel like that's a bad idea. I think you should hold up on that. But you know, you're gonna do what you want to do. We all want to look pretty. We all want to look cute. We all want to grow our edges, and our hair. But yeah, sometimes don't be so quick to rush into that. There are better options. And I am going to be making a video separately soon regarding the type of hair styling I think is best for a hair transplant, or regarding your situation. I'm going to go through all the wigs, extensions, and everything like that that I feel like is best for whomever's situation. And I'm going to put like maybe 3 different type of scenarios of people. Be like, oh, well, she can wear this. You can't wear that. This is better for you. She can do this, but you can't. Not that you can't. I just don't think that is the best option. You know what I mean? So it's never that you can't. And sometimes you can't. But like I said, you do what you want to do. I'm just somebody that tries to give you guys really, really great advice. Hopefully you guys are listening to it. Yes. Yes, that is correct. Sharice states, I was told to start massaging the scalps at day 10, and she is correct. That is the day I started to massage my scalps. I did a little research myself regarding when does the hair follicles start to just stay in place, you know, and it stated about 7 to 10 days. So your hair, it stays once it's implanted into your head or transplanted into your head. It doesn't move, or it just stays after 7 to 10 days. So that's where that 7 to 10 days, or the 10-day of scalps, come. So 10 to 15 days, no later than 15 days, your scalp should be on your head. My scalps actually came off on day 10. Like, it was just like so fast. So that was really nice for me to have that experience. They were just like melting off. By day 15, I didn't really have that many scalps, but there was still a few. But you don't want to rush the process. If you guys are in the process of scrubbing your scalps or getting those scalps off, don't rush it. If you force it, it's not going to be pretty for you. You might be damaging more than doing something good. So I definitely want you guys to put that in the back of your minds as well. So yeah, don't be in a rush when it comes to taking those scalps off, because they probably have not stuck just yet. And they will release when it's time. But it is quite scary, I'm not gonna lie. When getting those scabs off, I was terrified, because I'm like, ew, this looks like a bunch of maggots. Sorry if you guys are eating, I apologize. But I'm just giving you guys the visual of what I saw, and I'm just like, oh my God, did the scabs, did the hair fall out? Did the follicle fall out? Because that's what it looked like. It looked like all the follicles that they put into your head fell out. That's what it looks like. And I'm just like, well. But it's really hard to say that it didn't work, because during the 10 to 15 days, you start to see little baby hairs, like a small little centimeter of hair poking out of that hair follicle piece. And then when it rinses off, you have like a little small little buzz cut. So I wouldn't be discouraged or anything like that. The thing in my mind is, if you saw hairs poking out of that follicle when you rinsed off all your scalps by day 15, I wouldn't worry. I wouldn't worry. It has the capability of growing that fast. You shouldn't have any problems. Cherie said, I was scared also, like I'm doing this right now. Oh yeah, I know. It is a little worrisome. Some people said that they've seen them in their bed. I didn't get that. I didn't get that at all. But that would definitely scare me if I saw him in the bed. But Try to keep your head elevated as much as possible. And if you are early in your journey, Cherise, try using your travel pillow as much as possible. I think I stay with my travel pillow at least a good 5.5 months, I will say. So, and it has treated me really, really great. I've also had people who have also undergone hair transplant surgery that stated that they did use the travel pillow for a long period of time, before they were laying on their edges like normal. That really, really helped their hair growth. And I strongly agree. I didn't want to take any chances of rubbing or resting my head on anything, because from time to time, even though it looked like it was fine, it was still sore. And I'm not going to hold you guys, even though I am in my 7th month mark now, I still get like little sore spots. It just depends on how long something was resting on my head, or if I wrap my hair too tight or something like that. So I still have to be very delicate and soft with my hair. My hair is like so thick and plump. I got the hair flat on flat. But yeah, you guys, it can be a very discouraging and scary situation at times, but do not lose hope. Give it time. Be patient. It's not going to just flourish overnight. It's not. Um, so, yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed this live today. I'm not going to hold you guys for too much longer, but I'm about to get ready to start dinner because my husband will be home any moment. But it was really, really great hanging out with you guys. And if you guys can, if you guys are listening right now, um, if you guys don't mind commenting on my last video or this particular video, letting me know, when would you guys like to see me live? Would you guys prefer the mornings, the afternoons, or the evenings? Also, what time zone are you guys on? And also, do you guys prefer weekdays or weekends? I know a lot of people tend to be like, well, when do you come on here? I don't really know. Sometimes it's a spontaneous moment or a spontaneous move. I could be editing a video, but I decided to come kick it with y'all. And I've been cleaning up and stuff like that. So I just felt like, hey, why not hop on here? And I had to moisturize and prepare my hair for the next day anyway. So I just wanted to hop on here really quick and talk to you guys. But I hope everything that I talked to you guys about was very helpful and insightful for you guys. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this live. Do you guys happen to have any questions or anything like that? Mind you guys, I am also going to be hosting a giveaway pretty soon. I would say probably by the time next week. So if you guys are interested in that giveaway, be sure to make sure you guys are subscribed. Also hit the bell notification so that you guys will be alerted whenever I post, so you guys don't miss out on that. And I'm telling you guys now, because when it do pop up and you be like, well, I didn't know. I'm telling you now. You're here in the live now, so you guys will know when that posts. And London 989, hi you. I'm in the UK. Welcome, love, from the US. Honestly, I don't mind as long as you can save the video. That's cool for us in different time zone. I really love that. Thank you so much for that answer. I really appreciate your feedback on that. That was really fast. Thank you so much on that. Vanessa says, enjoy my evening. Thank you so much. Thank you guys all so much for tuning in and participating. I really do appreciate you guys just coming in and saying hi. It don't even have to be much. But when you guys speak to me, it really makes my day. I couldn't be happier. And thank you guys so much for being here. You guys could have been literally anywhere in the world doing whatever you wanted to do, but you guys decided to come hang out with me. And I feel really special. And you guys are special to me as well. But love you guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful and blessed evening, and I will talk to you guys on my next live.